Hello everyone, this is a bit of an impromptu live stream. I was sat twiddling my thumbs, pretty bored, flicking through Netflix and not being able to decide what to watch, and I thought, you know what, San Diego Comic Con's been going on and you've not heard anything from me. And I had another window open. And you've not heard anything about it from me, so I thought, you know what, let's have a little look and see what I think. That's what Cosmic Toys should really be all about, you know, sharing the love of toys. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just adding it to the screen because I never thought to do it beforehand. I thought I'd just double check in case there were any people in the live chat wanting to comment, but so far we've only got two, and that would be, I was just about to say we've got none, but we've got two. We've got a Ben and we've got a Dave. Hello guys, how you doing? Ben, you've seen enough of me. You were at the shop for like 5 hours today. Was it 5 or was it 10? I lose track. How are we all? I hope we're all well. So, yeah. I think you can see what I see. That's good. I'm going to scroll back down to where the San Diego Comic Con stuff started appearing. There's lots. There's lots. I don't think I will be focusing on everything because there's too bloody much of it. If there's anything you want to hear about, do mention it in the comments there, and I'll try and aim for them, okay? Aim for them. If anyone wants to join me on here as well, also give me a shout and I'll try and find a way of getting a link to you while I'm live. It really was a last minute thing, was this? It really was a last minute thing. Who else we got? Hellos. Oh, we haven't seen you for a while, have we? How you doing? Dale, isn't it? Yeah, how you doing, mate? We got Dave. Ben's currently watching Aliens. Don't do out too exciting, says Dave, because he's got to go put the kettle on. Yeah, if you're taking part in one of my streams, you need a brew, don't you? Okay, there's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot. What are we? We're on the 25th, and this is going back as far as the 22nd already, and I'm still scrolling. There we go. There we are. So there were the plans. I believe we took a look at those on the Cosmic Council on Wednesday. Was it on the Cosmic Council Wednesday? Or was it the week before? I can't remember that. I believe we took a look at Hasbro's weekend plans. And we've also taken a look at the Legend of Zelda stuff. So, yeah, I remember looking at that. It was this exact article that we looked at. And we looked at these tins. We haven't looked at these, though. Too much news. Yes, Dave. There's far too much news. Far too much. What's up, says Andy. Dale saying hello. Stealth Life thing. Yes, I have sent you a link if you want to join me, Andy. You're quite welcome to. Week before, young man. It was the week before. Fair enough. Okay. Okie dokie. Right, okay. In fact, did we look at these? No, I can't remember talking about Power Girl's Shrunken Tits. So we can't have done, can we? So we've got... I think these are all reissues of figures that came out before. So I'll fly through them. From Nightfall and Night's End, I believe, as well, we've got Asbats, as Andy likes to call him. Azrael in his Batman armour. It's a very cool figure. Andy does already have one of these, I believe, which he did get from yours truly. Fantastic artwork, isn't it? I love that 90s. It was 90s, wasn't it? I think it was early 90s, yeah. Do not understand this. What was this one so popular and sold out so fast that they really need to reissue it? No, I'm not sure. So, Bat Santa. I mean, he does have a utility belt, but does he need one if he's got a infinite sack? Infinite sack. I come out with these things, don't I? Ooh, Asbats. He's excited already. Hiding in plain sight under. Yeah, I'm right here. That's how stealthy this is. Yeah. Asbats looks familiar. Total 90s crazy. Santabat, yes. Jinglebat. I like that. Jinglebats. Jinglebats. McFarlane needs to do more Batman. Yeah, don't they just? Not enough Batman from McFarlane. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what to make of this. I suppose it's there if you want it. I don't. I won't be ordering any for the shop, so if you want one, let me know. In fact, no, because I think you have to buy these as an assortment. So it's like a mixed case. Is it 16 figures? I think it's 16 figures, 4 of each you get in a box. Love this Mr. Freeze. That's fantastic. I think they're going a little bit OTT with the detail there. I mean, let's face it, this is heavily inspired by Batman the Animated Series. And stop zooming in. There we go. Heavily inspired by Batman the Animated Series is this one. You can tell with that colour scheme, it's gorgeous. And in that, it's bland is the wrong word, but very plain. You know, this is too much. Too much, but it's a fantastic looking figure. It's not a unworthy update to the Batman the Animated Series Mr. Freeze. Looks very good, does this? I like it. It looks good in the packaging as well, to be fair. That looks very good. So yeah, they've got Vault. McFarlane Vault collection. That means they've been released before and they're digging in the vaults for the moulds. So they can make you some more of them. Yeah, very cool looking figure. Power Girl with shrunken tits. I mean, she's supposed to have absolutely massive knockers, and they're incredibly disappointing. They're quite average, aren't they? I mean, nothing wrong with the figure, but it's not the hashtag not my Power Girl. She's got a soft goods cape. And it comes down far enough to cover her arse as well, so it's fantastic, I suppose. It covers, you know, this figure's taking away all the fun. Hey. Oh, yeah, they've gone quite heavy for the vintage collection, Hasbro. They've gone quite heavy on the Battle of Geonosis. Again, I'm going to fly through these quite quickly. So we've got Hoth there. Oh, it's not Hoth, is it? It looks like Hoth. It's something from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I haven't seen it, so I don't know where that's from. Cool looking AT-AT drivers. Bit dirty. You know, they're very off-white, aren't they? They've had their armour and soft goods soaking in custard for a little while, I think. That Mando looks quite cool on that. That's a pretty cool looking toy. It won't be a toy price, but it's a pretty cool looking toy. Oh, I need to see this film, don't I suppose. Can't really talk about anything here without having seen it. It's that Black series. Cool, I think. I don't know how many people are calling out for one of those walkers for Black series, but hey, we're getting one of those walkers. An half. For half and half. Ooh, who's that? Satil Shan. Ah, Republic Trooper. Watto's available already. Plo Koon. Commander Fox? No, Wolf. Wolf. Fox is the one with the red marking, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. Darth Maul. Rook Cast. Not a knockoff of Sabine Wren at all. Okay, next. Close-ups of what we just looked at. I like these Temple Guards. I think this one is the one that's already been released, or it could be a totally different one. I don't know, but I like that box set. That looks nice. I think all of those are already available, except potentially that Seventh Sister. Yeah, all those are already available. Force Unleashed, Lord Starkiller there, currently available at Cosmic Toys. That's not been in a What's New video yet, so you didn't know, unless you've been in store, but it's been in a few weeks now. I need to watch Maul, don't I? I haven't seen that one yet. More Mandalorians, apparently, than you can shake a stick at a lightsaber at. I like this guy. He looks cool. He looks imposing. Totally unnecessary when you've got a Darth Vader. But he looks cool. And there we are. Like I said, they're going heavy on the Battle of Geonosis. And this is it. This is for the vintage collection, at least. They're making a big deal about all the figures that they've already released for it. And the vehicle that they've already released for it. And saying, look, we support the Battle of Geonosis. Geonosis lives matter. I think Shakti's already available. Is she one of the new ones? Don't think she is. I'm sure that, see that, they look nice when on display like that, don't they, the carded figures. Look at those. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, we've gone through them all. So that was more like a preview than an actual look at this. It says preview, doesn't it? I'll catch up with the chat and see what everyone's saying, because there's a lot of you here. Mr. Freeze to continue the Snow Santa theme. Very good, yeah, very good. Bigger than mine, to be fair. I don't know. I think mine might be a little bit bigger. Hashtag show us the boobs. More than a mouthful is a waste. Oh, is that right? Perky, yeah, yes, they were quite pert, weren't they? Ben playing in the yellow. Been playing in the yellow snow. Yeah, fair enough. Buford's with us. Hello, Mr. Buford. How are you? Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Hellos to each other. Been struggling with more. Really? Oh, okay. I've been hearing very good things about it. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is the first negative thing that I've heard. I'm not saying that it is fantastic. I can't say one way or the other yet. I'm not seen it yet, but interesting. Struggle, cuddle, or intellectual wrangle. And that's me caught up on the chat. We'll have a quick preview of the Marvel stuff as well. I'm going to fly through them. Look, lots of people. You know, it's Comic-Con. Why wouldn't there be lots of people? Look how busy we are. That's what this picture says to me. Let's big ourselves up. Why not? Okay, we've got Fat Punisher. We've got Fat Venom. We've got Armoured Moon Knight. We've got No Idea at the front there, in the middle. We've got... is it Frank the Land Shark? Oh, pink collar. You'd think it was a girl. Maybe it's Francesca the Land Shark. I don't know. And a version of Spider-Man there as well. I spy a Venom. A Carnage over here. Yeah, Venom's in the way, so I can't tell you what her name is. In fact, where does this Land Shark come from? 'Cause it's not in any of those boxes. Interesting. Next. Oh, we're getting close-ups now. Fat Punisher, Fat Venom. She stood on a snowflake. So Elsa. Marvel's owned by Disney, so yeah, it could well be Elsa, couldn't it? We've got the Armoured Moon Knight and a very weird-looking Spider-Man. Actually, I'm just seeing the black on the underarms there, and I'm not entirely sure about that. It looks like they forgot to paint that bit blue. Or red, I suppose. That's a very nice looking diorama that they've set up there. I'll give them a lot of credit for that. Very, very good. I like it. Reminds me of Warhammer World, where they've got all those huge dioramas, which are this size, but the figures that they're Making dioramas with her this small. Okay, so Dave rather enjoyed the new mall and he hates everything. Maybe it's the time he sits down to watch it, says Dale. Maybe just tired and not concentrating enough. Could be a thing. Could be a thing. Still not watched Spider Noir, though. I know I need to watch that as well. Really do. Noir is awesome. So you're watching that at the right time then, Dale, yeah? Luna Snow, is that really her name? Okay. New character, I'm guessing. Never heard of her. Hope she's not a bit of a snowflake. I'd help if she was to melt. Sorry. Can't help myself, can I? I can't help myself. I've only had that much to drink as well. Not a lot. Not a lot. Don't forget, I'll watch it. Fair enough. And Noir is awesome. None of these buggers have watched it. I really need to watch it. Josh! Hello! How you doing, matey? And another hello for Josh. Okay, let's get cracking with this diorama, I suppose. These are not all new figures. No, they've got a Galactus floating up there. He's been out for several years now, hasn't he? So yeah, it looks cool, but it's not all new figures. So since it's not new, we'll just kind of mooch on past. I like what they've done there. That's quite good. Look, let's spend 200 quid on Ultron figures, pull their arms and legs off and pile them up. Yeah, excellent idea that, isn't it? I kind of like that red She-Hulk. Looks cool. Oh, zoom up on red She-Hulk. Oh. Don't know who that is there with the red hair and the red pants and the blue shirt and the blue skin, really. Don't know who that is. Don't care. Oh, they're teaming up, are they? Spoilers for Doomsday! Where's those cannons come from? They look... Well, they don't look Marvel, do they? Are they G.I. Joe? Galactus, absolutely awesome there. Very splendid. He's got his heralds floating around him. If you're looking to purchase a brand new, sealed, never opened Galactus, there's one available at Cosmic Toys. Yeah, this is going to be like, this live stream's just going to be one big advert for Cosmic Toys. Oh, Death said, there you go, Andy, you got one of them. That's what it looks like out of the box. Speaking of Andy, he's just got to pop off for a little while something renders. Be back in a mo, though. Ben's watched it. Spider Noir, I think. Yep, cool. There's a lot of pictures of this, isn't there? I suppose there's an awful lot going on. Morph taking a blast to the gut there from Apocalypse. Can I be really picky about this display? Because it's been bugging me since the second picture where we got to see the display in close-ups. The fact that some of the figures are based on animated series like this, and they're all really smooth, and then you've got other figures like the Juggernaut there that's much more detailed because it's not based on a cartoon show. That's bugging me. That prime example there again. If I remember right, is it Warpath? I think it's Warpath. It's quite a hard to find figure, and I've got it at the shop. In fact, most of these figures are probably available loose at Cosmic Toys. Okay, something different now. Actual stock. New Punisher, which... right, both the Punisher and Spider-Man figures there should have arrived with me at the shop last week. and they were on my invoice, and I didn't see that they were on my invoice. Didn't arrive. So apparently they're going to arrive next week instead. So they charged me for... I paid for them, and I've not even received them. That's diamond for you. Cheers, guys. At least they have resolved it for me, and they're sending me some more out. There we are, that Punisher, and that's Spider-Man. I don't recall the Hulk. Did I order the Hulk? I like how they've got a Spider-Man crawling up the box of the Spider-Man figure. That's pretty fun. I mean, I always thought that Captain Boomerang was a DC character. No, we don't steal ideas off each other. Actually, who is that? Marvel's B-O-M-M, what? Boomerang. They're not even trying, are they? Hey, don't know who that is either. See, she's got bigger tits than Power Girl. I can't really make out what's going on there. Ah, okay. This is what happens when you let dads play with toys. And we're back to the beginning there. Right, okay, let's move on from Marvel Legends until the next article. We spoke about the Legend of Zelda stuff, so we'll leave that. I think we'll leave the preview of the Masters of the Universe. They're going to be up there, aren't they? Dragon Balls? Anyone here care? I'm sure some do, but I'm not sure. So have a look. So that's purely Dragon Ball, whereas this is mixed anime. Let's have a look at the various anime, and we will say hello to Kat. Lady Catherine, how are you? Hope you are well. Who else? What else is going on in the chat? Z-Force attack cannons. Can't remember the GI Joe. I thought so. No Rocket Raccoon. Not interested. It was he's that small. You probably wouldn't have seen him amongst all those others. What did you make of Spider Noir, Ben? Dale loves Punisher. Boomerang. It was actually Bomberang, not Boomerang. Bomberang. It's B-O-M-M, because you know they're trying not to get sued by DC for stealing their character and putting him in the gayest outfit. I mean, let's face it, his outfit is your logo just painted all over his outfit, Dave. Dave wouldn't mind those Punisher figures for his eldest as a reward for not pissing him off for nearly an entire week. Now that is an accomplishment. We've got hellos to Kat. Ben loved Spider Noir. Ed, hello Ed, how you doing, mate? Shame you couldn't make it yesterday. It was a nice catch up with Tim, and I finally got to meet Halo. Halo's got 4 legs. For anyone who doesn't know who Halo is, Halo's actually got 4 legs, and he's lovely. He really is lovely. He enjoyed my cat treats, even though he's not a cat. Ed knows exactly what I'm talking about. It must be funny for anyone who's watching when I go off on a tangent like that. Okay, so JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know the name of this character. I've only seen the first season. I think this character's in the first season. Can't remember the name of it. Oh no, someone's blown my arm off. I'm going to keep on fighting anyway. They haven't blown his arm off. It's literally just exploded open, hasn't it? I say I think these are figure arts, and they are actually figure arts, yeah. Naruto, very cool. He's got a tank vest on there. Look at that. Sasuke Uchiha. Very cool. Demon Slayer. Oh, I enjoyed the first season of Demon Slayer. I enjoyed the second season of Demon Slayer. I think I've seen the second season. I was just going to point at who are my favourite characters, but you wouldn't see who I'm pointing at, would you? The one in yellow, Zenitsu, I have a lot of fun with him. And Insuke, which I don't like this version because he hasn't got his boar head on. It's so much funnier when he's got the boar head on and he's running around like an angry lunatic. Is this part of that? It is part of that, yeah. Doma. Okay. I actually thought that might have been something to do with JoJo's Bizarre Adventures for a moment then. That's cool. The thing about figure arts though is all these gaps in the joints. I don't like that. There's too many of them. And the gaps are just too wide. Yeah. They're kind of hidden well on there, on her. So that's cool. His pretty face. It comes across as a really angry, nasty thing, and then he takes his mask off, and it's this like little pretty girl looking face, even though it's a dude. It's funny. It's funny. Anyone who's seen it knows exactly what I'm talking about. Anyone who hasn't just thinks I'm weird. And you know what? Both people are right. Akaza. I can't remember how you pronounce it. Yeah, it's a series with him in it that I haven't quite finished. Tengen. He's got 3 wives. I'm supposed to watch that and just accept it because it's normal. And maybe it is in Japan. It's not here though, is it? My Hero Academia, my daughters would be going crazy. Not for him, because they don't like him. All Might. Unveiled. Okay, cool. Alright, okay. Oh, armoured All Might. Why does he need armour? He's essentially Superman. Why does he need armour? I wonder if he must lose his powers. I haven't got that far. I've done about 5 seasons of it. No, I haven't. I've done about 2 seasons. I've done about 2, maybe 3 seasons of it. It's alright. It's one of those that I tend to put on in the background while I'm working on the laptop and listing things on the website. Oh, she's got a clone. That's cheating, isn't it? You know, it's like we'll just sell the same figure again, but we'll put a different head on it. That Deku looks good. Overlaid Deku. Okay, it looks like he's been venomized. Venomized Deku. That's a crossover no one needs to see, isn't it? Oh, Shigaraki takes his top off. And his hair goes wild. And he doesn't have hands coming out of him all over. See, I've seen a bit of it. Oh, my daughters. They're obsessed with this character, Bakugan. They're just, well, I'm going to say they giggle like little schoolgirls every time they see him. They are schoolgirls, obviously, which means you know what they're giggling at. You God, he's amazing. No, he's obviously autistic. Not that there's anything wrong with autistic. Sorry. That's quite offensive, isn't it? I don't mean to be offensive. That's very nasty of me. Stop it, Gary. But he is. Right. These are the JoJo's Bizarre Adventures ones, I think. Never seen it. The art style is really unappealing to me. Yeah, JoJo, it says it on the base there. Look. Yeah, everything about these just seems weird. The proportions, the style, the faces even. It's just everything about them just always seems off to me. Look at those. Look at them shoulders. Literally one shoulder is larger than his entire waist. Is he taking a dump? Marriage Toxin. That must be something new. Not heard of it. Hikaru. Big red robot from Ghost in the Shell, I think. Is it? A version of? Not sure. I should know. Oh, is that Berserker? Yeah. Very cool. That's something I really need to expose myself to. Berserk. Not cheap, are they? You complain about your Black Series and your G.I. Joes and your Marvel Legends. Then you look at these and you're like, hey, could be worse. Oh, is this Hunter x Hunter? And then you're onto the Dragon Ball stuff. Oh, and Naruto. And then One Piece. Oh, there's two guys down at the bottom. Dave, don't get too excited. No loincloth so far, is there? What are they doing? I don't know. I've not seen this. Or read it. What I've seen of One Piece, I've seen the Netflix live action series, and I really enjoy it. I think it's a very, very good series, very well put together. They've done quite well with it, I think. And I do like it. I love how mental it is, and it really is mental. I like it. It's cool. Nico Robin. No idea. Just seen Dave's comment. That's my secret. I'm always excited. Someone's been watching Avengers. I'm going to catch up on the chat a little bit because it'll end up getting too far, won't it? It'll get too far. But hellos. Buford's dog is called Halo. That's two dogs I know now called Halo. Very good. Halo will be meowing now because he's had cat treats. Ben loves the Madara. Right, excuse me a moment, I've got to take this. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Jiu-Jitsu is in his long list of ones to watch, says Dale. Halo says hi, by the way. Hi, Tim. How you doing, matey? I'd say hi back to Halo, but you wouldn't be able to tell him, would you? Oh, you could tell him. He wouldn't hear, though. Hi, Halo. It's brilliant. Hellos. The crotches on the Figure Arts Gamerverse Spidey and Cyclops upset Dave. I think it's because of those super visible gaps. Ben's favourite demon is a Akaza. That's the one with the like pinky purple stripes all over him. Tim says hello. We have a Jurassic Park collector here. Hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. People are saying hello. Ben likes them. I'm not sure what he was referring to because we're past that point now. That was 3 minutes ago. What if he doesn't come back? How long do we wait? I'm back already. I'm back. Sorry. Moving on. It's all right. She's obviously supposed to be crying. It looks like someone's done something in her eyes, though. got the boobs, hasn't she? Right, it was the Hunter X Hunter figures that Ben liked. There we go. We're getting some nice artwork. And then that's it, that's what we've done. We really get through 91 pictures then. That were quite good, especially since I had to take a quick phone call. Oh, something's happened because that's now showing the top of the page. Well, we'll have a look at the Marvel ones. Same figure art style as what we've just been looking at there. So we've got Spider-Man and Hulk. See, the Spider-Man there don't look too bad, apart from the crotch, like Dave says. That Hulk, though, those joints on that are just... What's going on? Needs polyfill to see what... Look at that crotch. Even zoom in on it. Look at that. What's this? I'm seems as the cursor has just turned to a hand, I'm effectively stroking Spider-Man's crotch. And considering this is Tom Holland Spider-Man, my daughters are going to be so jealous. Look at that! Look at it! What's going on between his legs? Good likeness on the face there, give him that. We're getting even closer close-ups of these, aren't we? It's very shiny. And she's got that current Power Girl sized boobs, hasn't she? Look at those thighs though, there. They're thick. That's supposed to be a Psi power, but again it looks like someone's just splashed on her head. Stop it. See, that doesn't look too bad. That was quite good. Again, not entirely sure what's going on with the fingers? His fingers are actually turning into spider legs. Tarantula legs. What's going on with them fingers? They're bending in ways that the human bone structure does not allow. And we're done with those. Go to toy out, go to the front page, scroll down for ages again to get to where we were. Oh, is that as far as it's going to let me go? Ah, there we go. There we go. God, there's tons. There's tons. Like I said, if anyone wants to look at anything specific, shout out in the comments and I will pick up on that. So we were here. I feel like we looked at these. Did we look at these? $22nd, did we? We'll have a quick look anyway. There's not many. So by Jada Toys, however you pronounce it, we've got Omni-Man and Invincible from Invincible. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. And their Street Fighter figures have been met with a lot of positivity. Don't know who this guy is. Don't recognise him at all. Maybe I should. I don't know. I saw the first series of Invincible. I thought it was alright. I know everyone thinks it's the best thing that's ever come out, ever. But I thought it was alright. That looks like Invincible's gay best friend, so I'm guessing he gets superpowers at some time. Either that, or he just puts on this outfit for kinks. I mean, he could do. In every episode, he'd let you know he was gay. He would point out that he is. It literally was the one defining characteristic that he had. Very weird. Like the packaging. Packaging's very good. Did that say, isn't it? No, it doesn't say it there. So Invincible. Conquest. Okay, Conquest. Fair enough. And Kid Omni-Man. Oh, it's not his gay best friend. The face looks like it. The face looks like Invincible's gay best friend. Okay. Is it not him then? Don't know. And we've got an exclusive battle damaged one by the look of it. Okay. Bit of blood on him. One of his goggles smashed off. Lenses. Sorry, lenses. Yeah. I know Josh will be lapping those up. And Scooby-Doo. I'm not going to go through the Scooby-Doo ones. And you can cry about it in the thing. Let's have a look. What's people saying? Dale would like to see V and Jinx from League of Legends. Arcane, yeah. Fair enough. Dave's wife finally persuaded him to watch Arcane recently and really enjoyed it. Very good. Vox Machina is another great series. Okay. Is that not part of the same thing? I kind of thought they were connected. And Dave doesn't know what that is. Didn't know Spidey was skinny like a rake. That one is. Yeah. Weird thigh cut with the lower piece wider than the upper piece are really annoying. Just a straight cut, please. Dave's got wanker's cramp. Okay. Fair enough. That Spidey looks like he's got blue thigh high kinky boots on. I didn't notice. I'm not going to go back and look. I didn't notice. Dave's really not fussed about Invincible. Well, we're past it. We're past it. He's Conquest, fair enough. Oliver! Says Ben. Okay. Pink Skin Robin. Yeah, it's a Robin knockoff, isn't it? Yeah. To be fair, all of the characters in Invincible are knockoffs of other characters from Marvel and DC. Every one of them. There's absolutely nothing original about Invincible. It's one of the reasons why I don't think it's as great as everyone makes it out to be. It's literally Superman comes to Earth, but he's evil. And he's trying to teach his son to be evil. Spoilers. But he's been hiding that he's evil. Yeah. Don't know what Invincible is. I'm starting to think. I know, fuck all. Invincible's kid brother. Oh, right, okay. That he didn't know he had then, I'm guessing. Is it a kid to another mother, then? Because I can't remember there being another kid in that household. Scooby does look good. They do look good. Do you want me to show them? Do you want me to do them? Josh is definitely picking them all up. See? Told you. Told you. Told you. I mean, because I've just said negative things about Invincible, he's going to be buying them somewhere else. I think they're both from Critical Role, a gameplay thingy. Yeah, I think Arcane and Vox Machina are both part of League of Legends. I think. Invincible is just hyper-violent. Yeah. Yeah. And something sane. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Ben. Am I sane? No. Definitely not. Okay, quick look at Scooby. Oh, there's not many to look at. I like the packaging. So the figures do look really good. And it's Jada Toys again. So it's that kind of quality you expect from the Super Street Fighter things and whatnot. And oh bless. Most of these monsters and villains you should... They're not Scooby-Doo. I mean, they are Hanna-Barbera still, but they're not Scooby-Doo. I like the packaging that these come in. But I feel like this should have been a 2-pack. I like them, they're cool. There's your packaging for Scooby-Doos. Again, pretty sweet, pretty awesome. I'm going to say, I feel like they need to stretch out the release of the main characters if they want this to be a fairly long-running wave. Because if you get all your main characters out of the way in the first 2 or 3 waves, no one's going to keep buying the monsters. Yeah, very cool. NECA, we'll take a look at the NECA stuff. There could be tons of this, couldn't there? And it's all going to be stuff we've seen before. More aliens, more predators, more Jason Voorhees, more Michael Myers, more Freddy Kruegers. Yeah, same old, same old. Same father to Invincible and all that, but different mothers. Right, okay, fair enough. I thought so. No Velma. Boo. And Dave likes the look of Transformers Energon Universe Shredhead. First Transformer that has really grabbed his attention in a while. That's good to know. That's good to know. I dare say we'll get to the Transformers, or I might leave them for you to do tomorrow night. So we've got Aliens. Which film's this from? Because, I mean, that looks like an Aliens alien, doesn't it? Okay. Right, okay, so Aliens... Aliens, still. Alien Earth. Have they actually changed it that much? Because that does look very different, doesn't it, to the Aliens one? Very different. I need to see... I don't need to see Alien Earth, do I? Nah. I don't think I like that. As a design for the character, I just don't like it. And what's that one? Is that the same one? I think it is. Yes, I don't like that at all. It's some kind of hybrid. There's a lot of pictures. I want to come back out of that because I want to see what that first picture says. Yeah, so... Right, there's a Xenomorph and there's a Wendy's Xenomorph. Which is bigger? So the Xenomorph and the Xenomorph on crack. Okay. It's just been working out, hasn't it? Oh, it's Deck, isn't it? From Predator Badlands. That Deck's brother who sacrifices himself for him. Spoilers, happens in the first 5 minutes, don't worry about it. And I think this is what I've already got in at the shop. Oh no, it's Deck in training armour. Okay, fair enough. And Ultimate Deck in bone bison armour. And Ultimate Quay, Deck's brother. Thought so, yeah. Yeah, NECA are going to love all the different Predators they can do from that film, aren't they? Okay, they're cool. I wouldn't... If I collected Predator, I don't think I'd be bothered if I didn't have these in my collection. What is going on with her face? Who is that? And why is her hair sort of like... sticking out the side of her head like that? That is vile. That's terrible. Those head sculpts at least need a wash putting over them, because it's not picking the detail out at all otherwise. You can see that there is some detail there, but it's not picking it out. It's not standing out. They're already available or just about to drop. And those are the boxes for those three. Even her face on the box is ridiculous. Oh, that's terrible. Why is she glowing now? She's not Batman. Okay, we've got Jason Voorhees, we've got Jason Voorhees, we've got Jason Voorhees, and we've got a Jason Voorhees. And what's weird is that they are all very different. They do all look very different, don't they? Cool. Don't know why we need 2 photos of that, but we've got 2 photos of that. He's got a dark shirt on in this one. I don't know what that looks like, but it's not what you expect to see underneath the hockey mask, is it? That's like that version's in his Sunday best. It looks like his head is starting to grow around the mask as well, doesn't it? It could quite well be what's happening. I don't know. I like that. That looks pretty cool. I'm not sure about him having a trident though. It's not like he's, you know, King of Atlantis or anything. It's got glowing eyes. Okay. Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th, the video game. Oh, that's just that diorama. I think we took a look at that in a council a couple of weeks back. So I do believe that I have these on pre-order for the shop. I hope it shows me the name of the characters because I ain't got a clue who they are. It's not going to do, is it? No. Okay, fair enough. These were apparently absolutely massive over in the States. And over here they did quite well at the beginning of the line, but then they just seem to have died. I think they brought out far too many, far too quickly. Some of them I think are pretty cool. They've done a Godzilla one that I quite like. They've done an Alien Xenomorph one that I kind of like. Fortnightmares. Right, these are those. We took a look at these on the council. Where it's essentially Fortnite skins, isn't it? So we've already taken a look at those, so I'll just whiz by them. More for Josh. More for Josh, and probably for Judy as well. I know she's not in the chat, but I'm sure she will be watching. Dom, you know what to get your mum for Christmas with these. Any of those three I would probably suggest. Interesting that we've got a 2-pack there. And I was going to say, I thought that we had one of the figures out of it on display at Art, but it isn't. That's another one, isn't it? Okay, so they haven't got either of those 2 figures out on display there. They're very cool though, these. I do like these. Them shoes. I need to watch these films, I really do. I know they're going to be terrible. They're making the money out of all these moulds, aren't they? I Know What You Did Last Summer. Scream. Ghostface Returns, apparently. Christmas Ghostface. And Christmas Leatherface. Why? It's like Van Helsing, really, doesn't it? Cool looking figures. I'm not sure what exactly is different about this one to the one that's already available. It's probably just the accessories. And obviously that was just a Santa suit. Okay, I don't know what that is. Mythos? Can't make out what that says behind there. That is one hell of a nasty looking demon, isn't it? That is exactly what you are terrified of hiding, is hiding in the closet or under your bed. That is a proper nightmare piece, is that? Okay, Malthus. From the Conjuring universe. I don't like the Thing figure. And I can see what they're doing, I just don't like it. Chucky, as always, very cool. So this one's from Child's Play. They're just recycling the accessories that came out in the blind boxes now, aren't they? And then you've got, it's not even showing you a close-up, but those 3 leather faces there at the bottom. And we're done with that segment. Most of that stuff I can get if anyone's interested. Right, okay, so that's just a photo of Phil's collection. That might be Alien. No, it wasn't Alien. We covered that. Look at the Transformers, Gareth. We will only do a few of them tomorrow to keep time down. Well, I'm already an hour in, nearly. Looking forward to season 2 of Alien Earth. I've not seen season 1. I really don't fancy it. Aliens, alien, have ridged heads. Aliens don't. They have smooth. They have like a glass dome, like a smooth dome on their head. Big chap, they call that one. I wouldn't want to get close enough to have a feel, really, Andy. Badlands is great. I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Dave dipped out of Alien with the third movie. So you've not seen anything since? Wow. Wow. She's a synth, dear fella. Yeah, I know the character is a synth, but she doesn't look anything like that in the film. Yes, she's an android, yes. My grammar chip is struggling with that. Android is a good show. Is it? Okay. Not watched it yet. Good to hear good things about it. Hear good things about it. Cool. Is it a thing? I really don't know anything yet. I'm not sure in the right subculture here. That's gone over my head. Sorry. There's only 6 episodes of Android so far. Have you heard of Dad's Army? Yeah. Only fools and awesome. Dale likes the look of Pennywise. Ben likes the look of Art. I don't know which one, or if maybe he means all of them. That's Art the Clown, the horror thing. Yeah, the black and white dudes covered in blood. Horror has never really been Dave's pancake. Uber violence, and it's a lot of fun. And Dave's not into horror. The missus is. He likes happy things. What on earth are you doing here? It's from the Annabelle and the Conjuring films. The Thing is an old school classic. Oh yeah, the film is fantastic, and I do like I love the fact that the poster was literally made because Drew Struzan and the artist had been told nothing about the film. He just knew it was setting the code, so he put someone in a parka and had light over his face so you couldn't see who or what it was. and he had like was it 24 hours or 3 days? He had to come up with the poster, and that's what he came up with. Legend. Legendary. R.I.P. Drew Struzan. You, I would say you will be missed, but no, you are missed. Very much so. So that was the NECA preview, and it's done that thing to me again, so let's go there. Scroll down. It does this far too often. Let's just pick one and go for that. It's not, yeah. I mean, there is something coming up that I'm looking forward to talking about. To be fair, there's enough stuff here for content like this for days and days and days, isn't there? See you again tomorrow night. I'll be on before Toy Me Toy You and after Toy Me Toy You. I'm going to skip that because I think we've seen enough of the Street Fighter figures for a little while. NECA Turtles. I've heard that their turtle line is coming to an end, that they've lost the license. This can't be a big segment, can it? Oh, still too much. Okay, Black and White Turtles. How many exclusive? Oh, is that it? Yeah, I'm really going to be able to react to that. Sorry, that's all that there is for it. The Mighty Mutanimals. We've got Leatherhead there. It's a cool looking figure. It's just more of the same though for me. Cool looking figure though. I love the eyebrows. Incognito Mikey and Construction Dom, because no one's going to think that there's something a bit weird about these, are they? Tuxedo Leo. Oh right, that's a mask. Right, okay. And Sailor Ralph. That looks. I'll say it. That looks gay. Don't know who this is. Tempestra. Don't know. Soft goods though, evidently. And close-ups of all those. Okay, so we've got some Triceratrons. We've got a version of Shredder with horns. I think it's Shredder. He's got no things, has he? So maybe not. Foot Mystic Mashima. Daimo Orkai. And something without a name. It looks like Lizard out of Spider-Man. They look pretty cool. Straight out of the comics, them. They look very good. No idea. No idea. It's like a little bit of Silver Samurai, a little bit of Thor. Yeah. No. And then. Is that supposed to be a box set then, maybe? I don't know. Is that a worm that he's got? That looks like it's out of Scooby-Doo, doesn't it? That looks like it's straight out of Scooby-Doo. And yeah, Lizard. Lizard from Spider-Man. These I like. I think these look very, very good. I don't care that they're Fortnite. I've got no personal interest in Fortnite. I don't know if people are going to buy these because of the Fortnite collection. I think it's going to be Turtle fans that get these, but I think these are very good looking updated versions of the Turtles. If this was a version of Turtles cartoon, comic, something that's out now, I think people would love this. At least the designs. That Shredder is incredible. I did say that on the council when we took the first look at him. And I stand by it. And I think the Turtles look very good. They've done a fantastic job of redesigning them here. They're very true to their original look and original style. They just look updated. Very good. I like them. And then these are based on the 2012 animated series, which is a good series to be fair. Very good. They've got very flat feet in them. The Turtles have. But yeah, it's a good series. Get a good look at the accessories here. So I think this version of Splinter was sort of like a reincarnation. If these are supposed to be photographs of him and his wife, they wouldn't have had photos back then. I don't know about that. I'm really picking at straws there, aren't I? Splitting hairs. I like the Metaltron, like the metal head. Metalhead. That looks good. A little Krang on top of his the extra head. Very good. These are the main Turtles from the series. Very cool. Like I say, flat feet. See what I mean? Very flat-footed, very flat feet on them. Again, the Shredder looked good in this series as well. And we're back to the beginning. People are saying Dave likes cheese. He's watched Masters of the Universe the night before last. Any Thundercats? We might get to some Thundercats. Yeah, 24-hour stream. I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. You couldn't pay me enough. I've also heard NECA No More Titles. Probably heard it here. I don't think so, no. YMCA Turtles. Yes, it does look a little bit, yeah. Why has he got sparkly PJs on? Exactly what Dave was just typing. Say what you like. Fortnite do character design brilliantly. So, do you think Fortnite have designed those versions of the Turtles then? I suppose they probably have done, yeah. Ben quite likes them. Was tempted by the 2012 Donny from NECA, but saw a number of reports of quality control issues, so he decided to pass. Oh, it's NECA. I don't think they've ever released a figure that doesn't have quality control issues. NECA makes some fantastic looking products, but get them in hand and they're a piece of shit. And I say that knowing that I sell them. They're shit. The amount of arms that just fall off, the amount of legs that just fall off, the amount of paint applications what go over the joints, and they don't even think to make sure that it'll still turn or move. They just don't care. It's just like, this is cool, people are going to keep it in the box anyway. Make it for them. Yeah, that's Randy at NECA in my mind. You can have words with my supplier and make them never sell their product to me again. Donny! Everyone in the chat seems to love Donny. I don't know why. Well, I say everyone. Dave and Ben. Best turtle in it, Norbs. Absolutely. They'd have to fit with their software models, I imagine. Well, there's that. Right, okay, next. NECA, Sesame Street, DC, Powdered Toast Man. Muppet, McDonald and more. We'll quickly go through this, mostly because I want to know what the hell a Powdered Toast Man is. Okay, these look great. These do look very, very good. And if you're keeping them in the box, that'll be for the best, with them being NECA. No, they look very good. Look at that gonzo. It's awesome. They've gone to town on the accessories here as well. So I can say good things about them as well. Miss Piggy looks incredible. She actually does look kind of flopped, doesn't she? There's an effect going on to her skin that looks fuzzy, in a way. That's very good texturing, is that? I like it. Dave's just said he does not want to know what a Powdered Toast Man is. They're awesome as well. Oh, best Christmas movie ever. There. Muppet Christmas Carol. Love that film. Okay, Batman clothed action figure. Not going to show you it though. Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch, Super Grover. I think Big Bird's new. Everything else I think is already out. Or maybe just about to drop. Still liking the look of these. Still liking the look of these. Love them. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, Dave doesn't want to. He's going to look away now. Manana. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. Yeah, they're on par. They're on par with each other. Super Grover, indeed. Oh, that's Super Toast Man. Another Turtles figure. Right. Something tells me that this figure is going to be incredibly rare in the future. Because I don't think there's going to be an awful lot of pre-orders for it. I find it interesting that he has a single pubic hair on his chin. It's quite scary, isn't it? Okie dokie then. This was not on my bingo card. Right, okay, so you got the Ben Cooper figures. The Halloween ones. And I'm guessing these are head knockers. The Grimace, which will be the whole body. And Hamburglar, which looks absolutely incredible. That looks fantastic, does that. So yeah, they're the Ben Cooper figures. Oh. And I think these are head knockers, I think. They're great. For a moment then I thought those were Team America World Police. Right, okay. Star Trek Ben Cooper figures. They look like Team America World Police. Hey. Oh, those are the Batman ones. Okay. Cool. That Superman's pretty sweet. I like that. I feel like it's stuff that's already been done before by other companies. Much cheaper. Those are very long, pointy ears. Oh, you cheeky buggers. Oh, will people want a Hal Jordan? Or will people want a John Stewart? I know, let's just provide it with 2 heads. And then if people want both, they've got to buy 2. That's actually looking very good. That looks like possibly the best version of the figure. Best figure version of the Adam West Batman in action figure form. That really works, doesn't it? You know, because of the outfit from the series, that's perfect. And I'm guessing a Christopher Reeve Superman as well. I'm not so sure about the face on that. But again, it works. I don't think it works as well as that Batman does. That Batman's brilliant. Very good. That's good too. Yep, these are already on order. Penguin, Catwoman, and Batman from Batman Returns. Which people did go nuts for when they first came out. Boxes are bland, to be fair. Kiss, cool, like that. I'm not sure why they're in black and white. I'm guessing that's an album cover. And then we're back to the beginning. Chat are saying 4 Sesame Street figures. Oh my word! I was just going to go into a whole segment then of Sesame Street thing. I'm not going to do. DuckTales is a blast from the past. But don't be toastist now. Can see why you want to pass on Toasty. yeah. Toastily crap. That's not even an interesting pun. That's terrible, Ben. Terrible. Reminds me of Thomas the Tank Engine faces. I see it. Yeah, I can see that. Dave would be all over Team America World Police figures. Yeah, I think a lot of people would. It's inherently old school, yes. Superman got some bulge on. I hadn't noticed, actually. Did he? Love the Adam West. I think that's the best of that bunch. It's the best thing I think I've seen from NECA. Going to make coffee so I can stay awake for this. Yeah, I know, I've got a long way to go, haven't I? Sorry, guys. Right, Dale asked about Thundercats. So these are, well, this will include some Thundercats. We've got Battle Beast from the Invincible universe. Nothing to do with Battle Beasts, apparently, even though it looks exactly like one. Visionaries, these are probably going to do quite well, aren't they? They do look very good. They do look very, very good. I like the packaging. And I like the accessories. And I like that they've actually got proper holograms. Very, very good. Oh, reaction. Is it reaction or is it reaction plus? Are we going to get some close-ups? No? No close-ups? Okay. Micronauts, very cool. Bride of Frankenstein, always very, very good. Mummy, yeah, awesome. Back to the Future. Didn't we just leave this party? I kind of feel like. The Astral Moat Monster. How much? What? What have they been smoking over at Super 7? Ridiculous. I love that they're repacking the the Thundercats figures onto proper vintage looking card backs. I think that looks very good. I know they've already been out before of those figures, but they look great on those card backs. Look at that Mumra and that Lion-O. They're very nice. Very, very nice of those. I'm not sure about the price point. I feel 50 would be better. I mean, that should be about 50 quid. $75 should be about 50 quid, 55 quid. It's not gonna be, is it? It's probably gonna be about 65, 70 quid. It might even be the 75. But they look good. Very good. Of course, Mumra's more expensive. Jesus. Oh, Martin's decided to join us. Hello there, mate. You're an hour and 15 minutes late. Hello, sir. Very good reproductions of those, says Andy. I'm not sure what he's referring to. I think he's talking about the Lion-O and whatnot, the Mumra. Martin, tardy, see me after class. Yeah, he'll meet you at Premier Inn. Martin got a phone call just as this was starting. I've got an idea who it might be as well. He's not going to be happy. Dave's got the Visionaries on pre-order. First proper new things he'll have bought in ages. Very good, very good. At them prices, I'll just stick to the memories. Doesn't that figure have wings? Yeah, it does. If you look closely, it's got two tiny little wings sticking out the back of it. Thinking of something else. No, this does have wings, yes. Suspect Super 7 regularly have a go on the exotic leaf. Oh, I'm sure they do. Goddamn hippies. That's how long the phone call was. Bloody hell. Didn't see you sneaking at the back there. Excuse me. Tickling the throat. Any excuse to have another drink. That's what the packaging normally looks like for those kind of boxes, and I do think that card back looks far superior. Really do. Yeah, we've taken a look at those before as well. So yeah, I hope the rest of the lineup comes out on those card backs. I might actually be tempted if I can get them at a better price. So King Lion-O. Didn't know there was a King Lion-O. It actually looks like a clown's hat, doesn't it? That, to be fair. Obviously Slithe we've just passed, and Chitara and Tigra. Mumra the Ever Living, and Mandora. Thunder Tank. I do believe they've done another run of that, haven't they? Yeah, toy colours. So a bit more red. Bengali and Jagara. Don't know who Jagara is. I spy Godzilla. Is that all you're going to show us? Oh my word, do I have to zoom in? So some blind boxes. We might have even spoke about these already. I quite like that grey one at the back there with the blood all around the mouth. That's pretty sweet looking. I like that. They've got a Kumonga. That's the spider down the front there. Kumonga, very cool, very cool. More turtles. I think we're done with turtles for tonight, aren't we? We're all turtled out. Yeah, I am anyway. Yeah, more of them. More of them. I mean, they've done these before. They're just, you know, making them glow. And yeah, it's been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. They're cool looking. Yeah, Raf's got a bike. And got a helmet. Could just stick his head inside the shell like, but he's got a helmet. It comes in a very boring box. Extremely bland. And there's a helmet that they've painted up to look like Raf's helmet. And it is a hand-painted Road Gear Raphael helmet, as it says on the sign there. It's a custom 1 of 1, which I would expect it to be. Now, I like the card art on those backing, those single figures. The Reaction Plus. Yeah, the card art on them is very cool. Very nice. I see more Godzilla stuff down the bottom there. Yeah, I see. See, they're cool. I see a Mothra and I see a Batra, and they're not going to show it. They're not going to show it. But we'll see a couple of other Godzillas. We've got the -1 Odo Island version. That's pure nightmare fuel, is that? And I say that every time this figure comes up, or this version of Godzilla comes up. That film is a fantastic film, but that sequence, French Kiss, it's pure nightmare fuel. The way that it's lit, the cinematography, the sound, it's just everything about it is absolutely spot on. And then Shin Godzilla as well, which is, I want to say it's an underrated film. Some people don't like it because of all the heavy politics involved in the storyline, but that's the whole point of that film. Japan had a tsunami back in the early 2000s, and it killed a lot of people, an awful lot of people. And the way the government responded to it was really lackluster, very slow, and it resulted in more deaths as the days went on. And the whole point of Shin Godzilla was to sort of like replicate that, but instead of a tsunami, it was Godzilla. And the government don't act very well, and it's calling them out on what they did with the tsunami, but in a Godzilla movie. It's really good, and Godzilla in it is incredible. Very, very good. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there. I weren't expecting to. I'm not really expecting to do anything on this stream apart from look at toys and say what I think about them. 95 quid. Dollars, sorry, dollars. Probably will be quid though, won't it? Look at that, that's incredible. Jesus. A little bit cartoon, they've got his mouth open far too wide. Pop it up a little bit. They like this one, don't they? There's a lot of photos of this one. They like it. They've just announced this, haven't they? Yeah. That's too brown. So this Godzilla should be more black with the red showing through. Like the red showing through there. That red should be showing through. It should be on black. It shouldn't be on brown. That just kind of looks like it's been smeared in poo. It needs a good wash. The other of the two is better. There we go. Mothra and Batra. Very nice. They're cool. Very colourful, aren't they? I like how Mothra comes with the two twins. You know, the little twin girls. Very cool. There's that grey Godzilla I quite like. That charged up -1 Godzilla looks really awesome as well. I like that. Ooh. I collect these glow in the dark ones. They're all back here and up at the top there. So yeah, very welcome to see these. Pink one don't look any bigger than the others though, really, does it? They're the same ones again. They've put them out twice. We're back to the beginning there, aren't we? Cool. Cool stuff. People are saying hellos. Right, that's one long planned video ready for Monday. Very good. I look forward to seeing it, Andy. Mezco are doing Thundercats now as well, aren't they? Are they? Yes, actually. I think I've just seen the Lion-O. They've got to start with Lion-O, haven't they? Yeah, so I think so. I'm not sure. All the news is moulding into one big lump in my... Yeah. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. Bet insurance on the Thunder Tank is expensive. Goddamn lumpy brain. Dave has the 2003 Donnie. It's a nice figure. Godzilla is always welcome, apparently, says Dale. And not how you French kiss, I think. No, chef's kiss. Did I say French kiss? Chef's kiss, then chef's kiss. I meant chef's kiss. Godzilla -1, watch in black and white. Yeah, I will do. I haven't yet, but I will do. Turdzilla. Yeah, it is a little bit that Shin, isn't it? Yeah. Pink Zilla, yeah, spotted it. Dayglow Zilla. A lot of love for the Zillas. Just had a delivery this week of lots of Godzillas from Super 7 as well. And it's done it again. Let's scroll back now. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Reload, refresh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. Right, so that's where we were. I think we've seen enough of NECA. We're going to leave them alone for a little bit. 5-2 Toys. I am going to have a look at this because they're doing some Doctor Who. And yeah, it says Doctor Who there. So I'm far from impressed with what I've seen of this. So let's see. So 5-2 Toys, which I thought was 52 Toys. But according to Dave, it's 5-2 Toys. Now, I've seen some of these Transformery things there. Available to me from Japan, and I've never ordered them. I honestly thought it was some kind of knockoff company, so I just stayed away from them. Apparently they're not, so maybe I'll give some a try. So they've got Predator, they've got Street Fighter, they've got Monsters, or Universal Monsters, and they've got Doctor Who. Okay, so these are their little... I think they're their own creation, these, like little Transformer robot things. Dave, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. But I don't think they're infringing on anyone's IP with this. I think it's their own creations. I've never seen anything like them before anyway, so I assume it's theirs. Normally with Transformers, it's the colours that stand out to me, so these all look bland and boring. They're very Zoidy as well. Certainly got a Zoid kind of vibe going. You can see that they're 3D printed, can't you? You see the layer lines on them. Obviously, these are just sort of like the prototype modes that they will take casts from to make the actual molds. So that's very cool. Also, Dave's not familiar with these. Okay, fair enough. I assume that you would be. You move in circles that I thought would talk about these. Oh, what happened then? There we go. Back to that. Alright, okay, Predator. Now that looks very cool. I'm not sure what size these are. That Prometheus engineer, that looks fantastic. That looks really good. That was very, very good design. Oh, 1/12 scale. So 6 inch. 6 inch scale. So the Predators, I would imagine, a 7 inch. So that engineer must be like, what, 9 inch? I don't know what that is. It's obviously some form of Predator, but I don't know what version of Predator that is. Classic Predator there, Jungle Hunter. He looks great. Don't know who that is. Capcom. So that right, okay, that's from Street Fighter then, is it? Akuma, very good. Akuma and Kami, apparently at the side there. Yeah, Kami, that's good. That does look very good actually, yeah. I'm liking that Akuma, there's some nice detail going on there. No articulation points as yet on these prototypes. These hard casts. Oh, there's joints on that one. So I'm guessing that's going to be wave 1. Because they're further along the production line with that one. Right, okay. I had seen these pictures. I'm gonna be blunt, I think it's fucking horrible. Why is Dracula that hench? What? He's got this teeny tiny little head, massive broad chest and shoulders, and that head belongs on a different figure. He's got super long legs. That's awful. Absolutely awful. And the Frankensteins, again, the head seems too small. Especially when you look at the size of the bloody feet. Jesus. Yeah. I like the detail. I like the... I'm getting a bit of a deformed sense from this, and I like it up to the head. And the head, it doesn't look deformed, it looks right, but not to go with the rest of it. Same with that. Again, it's got this deformed look to it, but then this head looks like it should look, if you know what I mean, but not to go with the rest of it. So these are the Doctor Who things. These look good, the Weeping Angels. Again, 1/12, so 6-inch. Oh, I don't know who that is. That's not from Doctor Who. Don't know who that is. Cyberman. Again, looks good, I suppose. To be fair, it just looks like a slightly enlarged character option Cyberman, which goes to show how good a job they did of this figure back in 2005. 21 years ago. Oh, well, 2006, so 20 years ago, when they released this. A new company's now doing them, and they look exactly the same. Just a touch bigger. Now, what the fuck is that? Pardon my language, but this is terrible. It's completely out of proportion. I've no idea why there's a great big hole like that in the end of the plunger arm. It should be like cupped out, not just drilled a hole in. The appendages, all three of them, are too... And the ears, the dome lights, are all far too small to go with the rest of it. The balls, the hemispheres, they're all far too small to go with the rest of it. The shape of this is completely wrong. This looks like someone who is not a Doctor Who fan, who has heard of Doctor Who, has been asked to draw or make a model of a Dalek, and he's done it from memory. That's what this looks like to me. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, there's your Street Fighter figures. I don't know who all these characters are. I mean, obviously I know Ryu and Chun-Li and stuff like that, but I don't know who this guy is with the star on his chest. It could be Adric from Doctor Who. He had a star on his chest. I mean, they look like cool figures, I suppose. I'm not sure what's going on with the elbows there. Guile? It's like, is that a shaving brush? If that's a shaving brush, I'm going to probably die of laughter. It's not a bad way to go. She just looks like she's flying around with her legs crossed. I'm not sure about the joints on these figures. They're questionable. Look at the top of the leg there. Oh, packaging looks good. And then we're done. And it's done it to me again. Has it? Yes, it has. What are people saying? Sorry, I left Andy's comment up all that time and it would have made the images smaller. Sorry about that. Martin is in pursuit of a 1/64 scale die-cast Coyote X and he thinks there's something out there. Okay. Yes, he certainly does. Dave's not familiar with die-cast. How dare you? I move in triangles. Thank you very much. Not circles. It could be up for a cami though. Richard, hello and welcome. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Hellos to Richard. That was Sodom from Final Fight. Oh, thank you. Fair enough. It's like a Frankenstein version of a Dalek. Yes, yeah, I suppose so. Gareth needs larger appendages and balls. I've never had any complaints though. Franklin. Captain Commando in front. Oh, okay. Barlick. Any Star Wars for Dave? I'm sure we've had some. We had a segment at the beginning, Martin. You'll have to watch again. They don't look as good as Jada or Storm Arena, but cost more. Oh, is that right? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I agree. They don't look anywhere near as good as either of those. Right. Shall we have a quick look at Mask? I'm going to fly through it. I don't know enough about Mask, so it's just going to be a case of have a look at these. I mean, the boxes look good on shelves, like that. Apart from that Thunderhawk in the blue box, that looks cheap and nasty. So we've already got those available at Cosmic Toy. Yeah, I can get these. They're currently available to order now. I haven't placed any orders for them because I weren't impressed, and I do remember when they were first announced, people were kind of like giggling and turning their noses up at them. So I haven't actually ordered any. I forgot for a moment that they'd done the first wave in black and gold as well to celebrate the 40th anniversary. Let's make our money's worth out of these molds. Okay, so wave 2 here. I don't know what they're called. Like I say, Mask was never my thing. Multiple photos from very similar angles. Well, at least those are different. Is that Jackhammer? I don't know. I mean, they're cool looking toys. I'll give them that. They're cool looking toys. I don't like the look of that one at all. That looks shit. Sorry, Kenna. Rest in peace. Yeah, not my thing at all, isn't that? I mean, I kind of think it looks cool as it is, but I'm not a Mask fan. As a Mask fan, I think that they were kind of like snubbed. They had the noses turned up at them when they were announced. Oh, they've put little jets on the back of it. It's not red anymore, so it needs to look like it's going faster. And this green one just looks a little bit too pissy. You know, like infected piss coloured. And there's the infected piss. I think that's all those pictures, isn't it? Let's take a look at McFarlane's probably last run of DC stuff. It's nice to know that I know some stuff that Gareth doesn't. I'm sure you know an awful lot that I don't know, Dave. And he can't help with the Mask either. Fair enough. Okay, so we've got Evil Robin. And potentially Evil Aquaman. Okay. I didn't realise McFarlane were behind the Q-Figs. I thought it were Quantum Mechanics. That Hawk Girl actually looks very good. I like that. That's nice. Again, it needs a wash over the wings to pick out the detail. Poison Ivy's not too bad. Again, it's incredible how much a wash can do to these kind of plastics. It really brings out the... adds depth. And brings out the detail. Something's going on with her face that I don't quite like. It's also a different colour plastic to the rest of her skin, which is weird. Was that a George Perez Wonder Woman? I say George Perez. George Perez was the writer, wasn't he? Not the artist. Or was he both? I can't remember. It's pretty cool looking though. I don't know enough about Static. Kilowog looks brilliant. Looks absolutely epic, does that Kilowog. White Lantern Kyle Rayner, I believe. Looks like he's gone to heaven, doesn't it? Kind of like. That's awesome. Brilliant looking stuff. And is that Indigo version of John Stewart? I think it's John Stewart. He's fallen over. Static's got a peaked cap. Okay, got a baseball cap. What's that? I mean, it's another Batman, Dave. Question, he looks cool. Right, okay, so it's from Super Friends. Still don't know who it is. Or him. Oh, right, okay, he comes with the throne. Oh, I know. Does he come with the throne, or does you have to buy the throne separately? And that's it. Cool. We looked at the God of War figures the other day, so we will skip those. Kryptonite Poo. Fair enough. Infected This is the insightful commentary, what we're here for. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I liked Mask. Might skip on the reissues, though, says Richard. Again, it's something I'm not hearing good things on the quality control about as well. Might get shot for this, but Lanterns can get in the bin. Real? Oh, the new series. Yeah, I don't like the look of the new series at all. I actually quite like Green Lantern as a character. I've read a few... Years ago, I've read a few of the comics. In fact, I collected an entire run of Green Lantern, which was the Jeff Johns run, because I read Secret Origin, which the Ryan Reynolds movie was partially based on. And that book, that graphic novel, is absolutely fantastic. It's really, really good. But it's kind of like volume 5 or 6 in the run. Stands alone, but it's in the run. It's like volume 5 or 6. So I was like, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to get the rest. So I got the whole run, which goes from Rebirth, when Green Lantern Rebirth, when Jeff Johns came on and brought Hal Jordan back to life, and blah 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 blah. After the whole Parallax thing, and it goes all the way through. Right up to New 52, I think, where they do pre New 52. So he lays the groundwork for Blackest Night and Brightest Day, and it's all that. And I got the whole run, and I never got the second volume. I think I've got it now, but at the time I never got the second volume. So because I never got the second one, I never read any of it. That's me and how I collect things. So McFarlane Toys. I don't think we need to look at Spawn, Wildcat, Savage Dragon. Hellboy though. Maybe I'll just jump straight forward to the Hellboy. Yeah. That said, with a proper Spawn head on it, that figure would look cool. With the melted ball sack on it, the stitched up ball sack on it, it's not quite as cool. It's like a ball sack with teeth. It's weird though. Hellboy looks very good. Very, very good. I like that. Feels like the kind of figure that we should have had for the past 20 years and haven't had. That's great. I love it. And then Spawn the Redeemer. Okay. Yeah. Easy pass. Yeah. Mondo's Masters of the Universe. Andy says it looks like that Darkside Helper bloke flying chair. Metron Batman? Could be. Could be a Metron Batman, yeah. Or Metron Batman. Ooh, Wildcats. You want to look at the Wildcats? Okay, I'll go back and look after this. I'll go back and look after this. Okay. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. Because, to be fair, their iterations of these characters have been fantastic up to press. Just look at Cobra Khan there. I mean, if you're going to update these iconic characters and make them a 1/6 scale, 12-inch action figure, it's like, that is how you do it. That's brilliant, is that? It's like that. If they could have done this back in 1982, 3, 4, 5, this is what they'd have done. Obviously, they couldn't, and they did what they did. But that's stunning. That head's awesome. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. I love the little rat creature as well. Very good. So that must be part of King Hiss then, not Cobra Khan. Oh, is that King Hiss at the side there? No, that's Cobra Khan. Oh. Ah, there's King Hiss. There we go. There's King Hiss. Again, very good looking, isn't he? Awesome. Terrifying. Loincloth, Dave. Loincloth. Yeah, they've got a Keldor coming out. I don't know enough about the line to say whether or not they've just stuck a new head onto the Skeletor body. They might have done. Timed edition. It's fair enough. That looks incredible, but it's not what I do. I mean, I think, is this a 6-inch figure? It looks a lot smaller than the one behind it. King Hiss, Cobra Khan, whichever one that is behind it. It looks a lot smaller. That's incredible, but it's not something I'd want to pay a premium price for. It does look awesome though. Merman looks incredible. Chillman. Master of Frost Mountain there. Good looking figure. I don't know why you'd want this, but it's a good looking figure. I mean, you say He-Man, this isn't exactly what you think of, is it? Assuming it's He-Man, it's got to be He-Man, that, hasn't it? What should turn out to be Freezor or something like that. Panther, there you go, flocked, like the original toy. Very nice. Nice colours on that. I love the metallic effect of the saddle and armour. Ooh, he's horny. Very good. Okay, Andy. Wildcats coming at you. Oh, there we go. That's one, isn't it? Yeah, it's not a metal Wolverine at all, is it? With Captain America's shield. Is that Gambit? There's your accessories. And so that's it. That's your Wildcats, Andy. I won't take a look at the Marvel and DC stuff by Mondo. We'll have a look at this because they have released some incredible looking stuff here. So gargoyles. I'll just catch up on the chat. Dave says Green Lantern never tickled his cucumber. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Did Lantern make a girl? What? Set in that? What? Definitely miss it. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be honest with you, Richard. So I can't answer the question. From infected piss to toothy ball sacks, memoirs of a cosmic toy man. I love it. Has there ever been a Garth Ennis Hitman figure? Yeah, I think I've had it in. I might even still have it. I'm not sure. These are very cool, says Dave. King Piss? King Piss? Orioin? Hello there, how are you? I hope I've said the name right. Orioin? Orioin? Hothy man, I like it. I like it. Spartan. Meh, Andy's not impressed with the wild cats. Wild kittens. Tamed cats. Scale Electric? Scarlet Tree? What? I don't know. Don't know. Right, okay, moving on. Ghostbusters, figures that have been out before, but we're going to give you green hands and green head to go with them. Yeah. Real Ghostbusters Citizen Ghost box set, apparently. Or actually, there might be individual. I'm not sure if it's a set or individuals. I think these are like 6-inch figures. I think. I mean, they look cool. You just, I wouldn't want them with green hands and green head. To be honest with you. Oh, they look good. Sold out, apparently. This is what you could have had. They look good. They look good. Very nice. So I think these have been out before. It does say warehouse finds, so it's stuff they've just found. They had found some Godzilla stuff that I was desperate for, and literally within seconds of them listing them on their website, gone. And I didn't find out until 10 hours later as well. But yeah, these look very good. Very, very good. Shredder looks awesome. Look at that! Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what it looks like, but that is actually a hologram. It's not a mutated spunk bubble. It is a hologram. Look at that head sculpt. That's awesome. Very good. Very good. Who's manufactured that glove? That's not something they've knocked together in the sewers, is it? That's manufactured. Oh, I want them. I don't care about everything else. I want them. No, they're awesome. I'm not even a Turtles fan, but they're great. Absolutely incredible. I don't think there's enough people in the chat that's interested in that, so we'll skip it. Blockies, cheap crap, we'll skip it. Iron Studios, that's statues and things like that. I don't think it's really what we're into. Jazzwares, Pokemon, AEW, Star Wars, K-pop Demon Hunters, and more. We will take a look. I didn't realise that Jazzwares had got Star Wars, to be honest with you. And I will catch up on the chat. You talk about Scale Electrics. Dave says, Was listening for the last few minutes, but not watching. Missed all the Mask and He-Man and everything. For fuck's sake. I think the moment has passed was a lame reference anyway. Oh, fair enough. It was right. Okay, never mind. Nice titles. Hologram of a mutated Punk Bubble. Punk may have been autocorrect. Yeah, I think you meant Pink Bubble, didn't you? Or Spunk Bubble. Jazzwares. Yeah, they're not great, are they? They're not great. Andy's off to chill. Good night. Take care, Andy. Look after yourself, mate. It's 10 o'clock. I bet we're not even halfway through. So, great big massive Mew statue, which will not be available to buy, I imagine. Okay, crap. I mean, it looks cool, but it's just a Pokemon, isn't it, really? I mean, it looks a bit like Tony the Tiger on acid. Do we have any Pokemon lovers here? Look at those wing joints. They're terrible. Ah, right, okay, now. So, right, they do the Micro Galaxy Squadrons. Okay, there we are. Martin, here are your Star Wars bits. Yeah, it's not something I really carry, is it? I tried a couple, they didn't sell very well, so I didn't order any more, but I suppose it was the first wave and the supermarkets were full of them at the time. Maybe it's time to give them another try, but I don't hear anyone ever talking about them, to be honest with you. And let's face it, this is all Mandalorian and Grogu stuff, I think. Yeah, I don't think this is for my audience, is it? Five Nights at Freddy's? Okay, I thought Funko did these. Have Jazzwares got it now? Okay. I mean, they look like what they need to look like. So that's cool. I mean, let's face it, Jazzwares make children's toys. We're not the target audience for these. But that said, it's what I like about toys is that they look like toys. They're toyetic. And these are exactly that. But it's whether or not the quality is much good, isn't it? K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay. Fair enough. Squishmallows. Yeah. What? The Corpse Bride Squishmallows. Who's buying these? The bride wasn't black. She was blue. She looked cold, didn't she? She looked frozen. That don't even look like it. What the hell have they done to Hello Kitty? Ugh. It's like Rainbow Bright Hello Kitty. Let's face it, I am not the target audience for any of this, am I? And we're done. Back. Toy Nami, Voltron. Oh, Andy's missed out on Robotic. Okie dokie, let's have a quick look at what people are saying. Everyone's saying good night to Andy. Ben likes Pokemon. Alright. Dave likes Pokemon games, but not bothered about the toys really. Have a couple of the Blockies ones. Pokemon is okay. These look okay. The AT-AT was cool. Let's talk about the Star Wars stuff. They make mediocre toys in my experience. Better quality toys out there. For the price point though. I mean, they are cheap, aren't they? By today's standards. E-girls and emos are the demographic, yeah. Are emos still a thing? Are they? There are plenty of plush collectors out there. Yeah, but do they collect Squishmallows. I mean, Squishmallows are massive amongst kids at the moment. But are kids buying Corpse Bride? That's where I was. Where my mind was at. I need to have a look at these. I did share in the chat the other day. I mean, this is Toynami, it's not Bandai, but Bandai as a company that's awesome. Are incredibly difficult for small businesses to get an account with. They're just not interested in the small guy, or never used to be, never have been, and I've never even tried. I've heard some horror stories. One of the horror stories was at events like this, and Toy Fair and whatever else, Toy Fair London. These are incredible. Dealers of my kind of size and bigger, I've gone up to them, explained that they're interested in opening an account, they've told them where their shop is, what their online business is, such and such, such and such. And their response typically was to give them a bit of a look up and down and then turn their back. That's the stance that they had regarding small businesses. And so with that in mind, imagine my surprise when on Wednesday I received a phone call from an account manager at Bandai asking what they could do for me. It was a moment. It really was a moment, was that? And I was like, wow. He'd been looking on my website. He'd seen the stuff that I've got available, all the stuff that comes from Japan, all the Bandai stuff that I'm stocking, you know, the Gundam, the anime stuff, the Godzilla stuff, the Ultraman stuff, the Kamen Rider stuff. These are incredible. And it was like, we need to try and get this guy on board. We need Cosmic Toys. And so he rang me up, and Slimer's got a skeleton? What? That's cool. That skeleton's going to glow in the dark, isn't it? So yeah, as of yesterday, Saturday today, isn't it? As of yesterday, I am now an account holder of Bandai's. I have an account with Bandai, and I can get stock with them, from them. And I'm over the bloody moon at that. And they actually offer pretty reasonable price, you know, compared to their RRP. They actually offer a price where I can make a worthwhile profit on it. But Hasbro don't, if you know what I mean. They don't. These are cool. So Toynami's Robotech Macross Saga, little deformed things. I mean, they're plastic. There's no die cast there, is there? But they're cool. I like these. I would hope they're cheap. They look cheap. They're fun. They look fun, but they look cheap. I like the packaging. The packaging really sells it. Oh, now that's that doesn't look cheap. Ooh. That's that. Oh. Oh, right, okay, so the figure wears the bike as armour. Wow. This is a new concept for me. I've not seen this before. I like it. Impressive. Very impressive. I like that. I hope there's some diecast going on there. Ooh. 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 So it's like, this looks nice, but do you do it in black? And does it have a skull face? That's nice. It's a bit Power Rangers, isn't it? That looks like a Power Rangers bike. That skull face really sells it, doesn't it? So there really is a whole series of them, isn't there? Oh, Andy, you are missing a treat, my friend. These look awesome. That's very cool. Bit plasticky, but it looks very cool. Oh. So that turns into that. Very nice. Very, very nice. I feel like all this is what's been missing from the market for far too long. Far too long. Look at the detail, that's awesome. I'm not too keen on that figure, that looks really nasty. But it's going to be sat inside the cockpit, isn't it? That's cool. Really cool. I haven't said it for a while, have I? Yeah, I'm liking this. So that's all the same thing. It can just transform in 3 ways. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I like that. I've just lost interest. How are these from the same company? Okay. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with these things that I'm skipping past. I didn't expect them from following on from that awesome Robotech stuff. It's just weird. These belong in Scarborough gift shops. Seaside gift shops, that's what these are for. Oh, look at these. Super Robot Wars. It probably isn't Super Robot Wars. It's the same characters from Super Robot Wars. Oh, got Getter. Now these look like they've got die-cast. It does say Metal Heat Series. I'm assuming the metal means it's die-cast. Oh, Getter Liga. Or Liga. Whichever. Is that Getter 3? Getter Dragon. Very nice. That's awesome. Ah, ha, ha, that's cool. He's fun. Oh, look at them. Look at them skinny legs. I've got a little vinyl figure of this one at the shop. Actually, most of those things we've just looked at, I've got vinyl figures of at the shop. Daiguren. That's right, a ship that can fold its arms. I'm not familiar with this one. That's what he turns into. What's dangling between his legs? I spy layer lines. Someone's got 3D printers running. Voltron. What's people saying? Dave, I was looking at a Polish Cobra Commander just this very day. Then I remembered who I am and what I'm about. Still might get it though if it drops in price. Yeah, I think it means Polish rather than Polish. Oh, plush! Plush! A plush one, okay. A plush Cobra Commander. Fair enough. Polish plush variants. Can we hurry things along, Gareth? Toy me, toy you at 8 PM tomorrow. Robotech stuff is cool. It certainly is. It's falling over. Good. Is that a reproduction of the original one? The box is dinged. Look at the corner. No, it's not a reproduction of the original. That looks got one. I don't need another one. I don't need another one. That looks really nice. Do I need another one? Might I need another one of these? Oh, look at that. Oh. And we're done. That Voltron looks absolutely epic. Oh, it's done it again, hasn't it? Would this be a good time to jump off? Jump off, jump off. There we go. Oh, that's the Mezco Thundercat you were talking about. Let's see if the... I'm going to have a quick flick through and see what I actually want to pick up on now. I'm not going to just go for everything. I'm sorry, guys. We are 2 hours... Over 2 hours in. So we went past here. 3-0. He's got Godzilla. I do want to talk about it, but I figure that the 3-0 stuff is going to be out of most of our pocket budgets. Kotobukiya, same again. Big Bad Workshop, never heard of it. Monster Force. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I think I'll skip that one. Oh, there's Conan in there as well. Ooh. Maybe we'll do another one of these in a couple of days' time. We won't look at Hot Toys or Sideshow. Hasbro Magic the Gathering Star Trek images. No, I don't think we're interested in Magic the Gathering, are we? There's lots. I feel like a lot of that's going to be what we've already seen. Tins, anyone? Okay, we'll take a look at the Mezco 112 Thundercats. Start off with some Foot Soldiers from the Turtles. I think that might actually be a 3-pack, I'm not sure. Probably available separately, aren't they? Very good. But we've seen enough Turtle stuff today. 5 points! I didn't realise they were doing these as well. So it looks like they've picked up the license as a whole. So these are the little 3 3/4 inch figures. Or 3-inch figures. They're quite smaller, the 5 points. They look good. That said, I find them to be far too expensive for what they are. I had some of the Batman I've got some of the Batman the Animated Series ones. They're all very good looking figures though. But they are what they are. 5 points of articulation, shoulder, tops of the legs, and a head twist. Very cartoon accurate, aren't they? Very good. And those are what we've already seen. Hello, Patrick. How are we doing, sir? You well? Fury Force is the original Larry Hama ideas for G.I. Joe. Oh, really? Okay. Very cool. They're doing Tarzan and Jane. Big Bad Workshop. Skeletron stuff. Skeletron. Do it! Says Joe. How you doing, Joe? You alright, mate? 5 points ones do look nice. Will be pricey. Pricey for what they are. Yeah, definitely agree with you on that. We'll go back. Underverse booth. What's Underverse? Shall we see what Underverse is? I don't know. Looks cool, but don't know. I kind of like the accessory that he's got hanging down there more. That robot thing. That looks epic. Okay. Mama Lafayette. Don't know who she is. Looks very cool though. I don't know the size or scale of these either, to be honest with you. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing these are all sort of like original ideas and IPs. They're very good. Very interesting. He's got a piss zip. He can go to the toilet. See, put that Frankenstein's head onto that Frankenstein from earlier. It might look alright. Oh, she's a little unnerving, isn't she? That's very spooky. Ooh. Why is she wearing a skull? Triceratops skull. Okay. Very cool, I like that. Wouldn't know what to do with it, but it's a cool design. Is that a GameCube? Certainly inspired by one. So I think this is some kind of toy art house company. Interesting designs. Won't be stocked at Cosmic Toys. Now then, this is something I did want to take a look at. These look incredible. So 4 horsemen who bring us mythic legions and cosmic legions and they're starting a new line called Infinite Legions, and I'm loving what they've got geared up for that. So we already know that these figures are fantastic and how great they are. Look at the detail on them, and we know what the articulation's like as well. We've seen enough of Ed's videos. Absolutely legendary. We've got a dwarf skeleton. That's awesome. Very good. Is that a lady dwarf? It is, isn't it? Oh, I like that. That's different, isn't it? Very cool. I love the eyes. Love the eyes on that. They're just lightsabers, aren't they? They've got some incredible designs coming out. I kind of feel like he's been inspired by Balin's skull from Star Wars Ahsoka. I'm especially liking this head, I think. Although I kind of like that one as well. I think I prefer both of them over the one that's actually on the figure. Oh, look at that pink one at the side there. Incredible. Oh, they're awesome. I do like these. The more out there they go with their designs, I think the more I like them. Tim's just sent me something. I will check that after the stream. Right, okay, so I believe these are some of their Infinite Legions that they've got coming out. These are not the ones that I'm excited about. Awesome, though. Very, very good. Joe Manganiello's character, that. That's Deathstroke from the DCEU that we never really got to see. Very cool. Very nice. That's fantastic. I really like that one. We talked about this on the last council. I like this guy as well. Very, very cool. That suit in red looks fantastic. Oh. These are awesome. They really are. they're not leaving many stones unturned, are they? Pretty much everything that you could imagine is coming out. Don't like that personally, but it is what it is. Right, this is what I was excited about. They must have had a talk with Playmates, and they've picked up Skeleton Warriors. If indeed Playmates still own them. So the original 90s toy line Skeleton Warriors that had a short-lived cartoon and one series of figures that look incredible, just look absolutely fantastic. This particular design here is one from a planned Series 2 figure that never got released. But the other two, which that one's Oraculous, it looks just like an updated version of the original toy. I've got that toy in the shop now, and it looks like this. This is just a little more detailed, and it'll be a bit bigger. It's phenomenal how good these look. So yeah, I don't know the name of the blue guy, unproduced figure. Loving the colours on him though. I think this is Dr. Cygor or Cyborn or something like that. But again, the toy back then looks just like this, but with a little less detail. They've done such an incredible job. These are outstanding, and I think I probably will be getting this line, to be honest. I probably won't get all the line, I'll just get the skeletons. There's the hero characters, which aren't skeletons. But I'm not really interested in those. These look fantastic. They're absolutely phenomenal. And the amount of people that I've actually already spoke to about them and told them about them and got quite excited about it is ridiculous. How many pennies are we talking for these? They're the correct scale, and I'm interested. What was that we were talking about then? I can't remember. Sorry, Dave. I probably don't know anyway, to be fair. I'm good. Vintage collection are going to bankrupt me, says Patrick. They've had a few Infinite Legion figures before. Oh, have they now? Okay, fair enough. They were talking with, I think it was Pixel Dan, and they made it sound like it was a new line. Okay. Space Knight Lady looks cool. Dave could be tempted by these. So both Daves are enjoying these. They do look cool. The blue guy's called Boney M. Of course he is. Of course he is. Plunder Planet display. Don't know anything about that. I think that's a Dave thing. Toy Slice Dave there. Yeah. Meta Travelers. Again, look cool. The colours look very nice on those. 7-inch scale of figures. Handmade by robots. Oh, Funko. Ooh. We'll have a quick flick through. KB Toys. Okay. Easy Pass. Easy Pass. Easy Pass. We're not fussed over Funko. There's got to be some good stuff here, aren't there? Has there? It's going to be all this kind of crap, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. My internet's not working very well, is it? Yeah, alright, I'm going to go back. I don't think we're... Right, you see, it was these that I think caught my attention. These here. Yeah, we've discussed these before, haven't we? These are quite cool. Jiu-Jitsu combat creatures. Yeah, these look very good. These do look good. I like these. I don't think there's one of them that I don't actually like. Very good. Not sure about these. What's them? Something Dragon? L Dragon? Yep, they're not for me. They're not for me at all. These look cool. Price point's pretty spot on as well, isn't it? $29. Liking them, they're very good. Moshio as opposed to Lionel. It's not inspired by Lionel at all, isn't that one at the end there, is it? Oh, accessory pack. Very cool. Oh, we've had these before, haven't we? I think. Or something similar. Skeleton Warriors there. Nice big standee. Love that. Skeletron. There we are. Someone asked about this. Was it Dave? Skeletron. Oh. Look at that. Apparently there was one of these at Doncaster on Sunday. I didn't see it. I didn't get a chance to walk around. It's probably just as well. Okay, he looks cool. 6-inch Assault Trooper. Very dynamic, isn't it? Gaia Wolf. And Jungle Wolf Troop. I mean, that looks cool as well, to be fair. Not really fussed over it. Kind of like those ones there, Yeti. Assassin Skelly Drones. Wolf Trooper, obviously a pilot. Is that Cylon over there? That Gaia Wolf? With his helmet on? The bearded guy with the helmet on? Yeah, very cool. So, yeah, him there put his helmet on. And you see him just there in the corner. It's very Cylon-esque. Right, I think I'm going to do one more and then call it a night. God, there's so many, isn't there? So many. Right, we'll have a look at some Hasbro Star Wars photos. We'll go out on a high for Martin. Dave, it's Star Wars, so you can piss off now if you like. I'm not sure what to make of that X-Wing, to be honest with you, and we'll talk about when we get to it. So from Star Wars Ahsoka, we've got Captain Enoch's helmet, part of the Black Series line. Meh. Not fussed at all. Meh. Won't be stocking it unless anyone asks for it. Now, I might order a few of these. I quite like the look of this, and I think there'll be a market for them. The thermal detonator from Jabba's palace that Princess Leia used as Boosh. She was in Boosh disguise. I think this is a very cool little item. And it seems insane that they haven't released this or something like it before now. Is that a Warg from Lord of the Rings? Oh no, it's his dog. Ember, I'm going to say Tembo. Ember. Packaging's nice. It seems like they've gone kind of like all out for the packaging on that. Do you think it's only about a year ago when we couldn't have plastic packaging from Hasbro? And look at how much plastic they've put there. He's rather dynamic as well, isn't he? I like the packaging. Can't say much about everything else, but packaging looks good. Boring from the back. Oh, they've got a lot of pictures right there. Right, okay, X-Wing Fighter. What I'm not really struck on with this is that it's a vintage collection one. So this model is quite big. It's to scale with a 3 3/4 inch figure, which can go inside it, and it's quite big. And it's been released like 8 times already, and it's got droopy floppy wings. It's not a well-loved model in the community, and all they've done is they're releasing it in original toy colours. It even features the mistakes that the original toy has. You know, it's the Red 3 X-Wing, but comes with Luke, who was Red 5. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think they should have just released the original toy mould, and in these original toy colours as part of the retro collection, and I think everybody would have been very, very happy with that. This just seems a little bit of a weird choice. And it comes with a Luke X-Wing figure, which the figure's been out so many times before. They've just painted it in the style of the original figure, so he's got black gloves, black boots, big thick red stripe down the helmet, and the 2 Rebel symbols there. Nah. It's just Kenner colours, that's all. Removable helmet though, which the original toy didn't have. Should have glued the helmet on his head. I mean, it looks good. It just seems a strange choice, that's all. I don't disagree with what Dave's saying here. The X-Wing is a great design, credit where credit due. No, the X-Wing is a great design. This toy, not so much. Like I say, the wings droop. They used a better plastic. They're trying to prevent it breaking by using that soft gummy plastic, which just got... If they used a firmer plastic, it just wouldn't droop the way that it does. I'll leave it on that while I catch up with your comments. Blood for the Baron! No, not Star Wars. Martin's loving these because it's got a certain brand attached to it. Lights and sounds, yes. Does it have lights and sounds, this? Potentially. I didn't notice on the box. No lights and sounds. The original one had lights and sounds though, didn't it? Yeah. Be great as a desk cig lighter. Okay, fair enough. Might be shite, but it's still awesome. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, it looks good, but meh. Design is brilliant. Looks good, says Tim. It's nearly 50 years old. Things are gonna droop. Well, no, this is a brand new toy. Don't talk to me about firm plastics. My cosmic rod keeps drooping. Thermal detonator has lights and sounds. So, the thermal detonator has lights and sounds. Well, the original X-Wing did, didn't it? Well, it had their little blinky light at the front, didn't it? Or some versions of it did have, anyway. Some did. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, that's it for Star Wars. So I will call it a night at that. And if you like this stream and you want to see more of this, there's certainly more content available to take a look at. In fact, I did have someone else set up to take a look at what they were reporting as well. So, but didn't get there, did we? So we'll leave it at that for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. If you do want any more of this, let me know down in the comments, and I'll provide it if I can. You know, if you want to. I'm not going to do it if you don't. If you don't want it, I won't do it. So good night, everyone. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you hopefully in the next one. And hopefully I'll get a video out soon as well. There haven't been one for ages, has there? Sorry. We'll get there. Right, okay, that's enough of toy news tonight. And I'm going to go. So thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.